Did you know that out of the 67 WNBA Rookie of the Year voters, only one didn't choose Caitlin Clark? This single vote has sparked outrageous among fans and raised questions about the integrity of sports voting. Today, we're diving deep into the controversy, examining the stats, and uncovering potential biases that might explain this unexpected decision. Caitlin Clark's rookie season was nothing short of spectacular. She broke records left and right, including the WNBA single season assist record and the most points scored by a rookie. But despite her incredible performance, one voter decided to go against the grain. Who was this mysterious voter, and what motivated their decision? That's what we're here to find out. Caitlin Clark's journey to WNBA stardom began long before her professional debut. At the University of Iowa, she rewrote the record books, becoming the NCAA Division I all-time leading scorer for both men's and women's basketball. Her ability to sink long-range three-pointers and make jaw-dropping passes made her a household name in college sports. When Clark entered the WNBA draft, expectations were sky high. The Indian Fever selected her as the first overall pick, and she was wasting no time making her mark on the league. From her very first game, Clark showed that her skills translated seamlessly to the professional level. She brought a level of excitement and energy that the Fever hadn't seen in years. Clark's rookie season was a statistical marvel. She set a new WNBA single season record with 337 assists, shattering the previous record of 316 held by Alyssa Thomas. This achievement wasn't just impressive for a rookie, it was unprecedented for any player in league history. Clark's court vision and ability to find open teammates revolutionized the Fever's offense. But Clark wasn't just a passer. She became the first rookie in WNBA history to record not one, but two triple-doubles. These performances showcase her versatility and all-around impact on the game. She could score, rebound, and distribute the ball with equal skill, making her a nightmare for opposing defenses. The impact of Clark's arrival extended beyond individual statistics. In the 3 seasons before Clark joined the team, the Indiana Fever had won a combined total of just 24 games. With Clark leading the charge, the Fever not only improved their win total, but also secured their first playoff appearance in years. Her presence on the court transformed the entire franchise. Clark's rookie season wasn't just impressive compared to her peers, it put her in the conversation with some of the greatest players in WNBA history. Her performances earned her 4 Rookie of the Month honors and a spot in the WNBA All-Star Game, further cementing her status as a rising star in the league. Despite Clark's record-breaking season, not everyone was convinced. In a shocking twist, one voter dared to challenge the narrative. Who was this lone dissenter? And what did they see that 66 others missed? The WNBA's Rookie of the Year voting process involves a national panel of 67 sports writers and broadcasters. This diverse group includes local journalists from each WNBA market, as well as national reporters, ensuring a broad perspective on the league's talent. When the votes were tallied, the results were surprising. Caitlin Clark received 66 votes, while Angel Reese secured a single vote. This 66-1 split immediately sparked controversy in the basketball world. Fans and media alike were taken aback by the non-unanimous decision, given Clark's exceptional performance throughout the season. Social media erupted with reactions ranging from disbelief to outrage, with many questioning the credibility of the lone dissenting voter. To understand the magnitude of this decision, it's crucial to compare Clark's stats to those of other top rookies. Clark's record-breaking 337 assists in a single season stood out as a historic achievement. She also became the first rookie to record multiple triple-doubles, showcasing her versatility on the court. In contrast, Angel Reese, who received the single vote, averaged 13.6 points, 13.1 rebounds, and 1.9 assists per game. While Reese led the league in rebounds, she missed the final 6 games of the season due to a wrist injury. The stark difference in their statistical output raised questions about the motivations behind the dissenting vote. Some speculated that it could be attributed to a desire for contrarianism, as Clark's performance was widely regarded as superior. Others wondered if they were underlying biases or agendas at play that influenced the decision. The Clark-Reese rivalry took an unexpected turn as attention shifted to an unknown third party. A single vote has disrupted what should have been a unanimous decision. But as known voters rushed to clear their names, the true identity of the Reese supporter became the sports world's biggest mystery. As speculation intensified, basketball fans and media personalities alike began their quest to uncover the identity of the mysterious voter. Social media platforms buzzed with theories and amateur investigations. Some fans combined through past articles and social media posts of known WNBA reporters, looking for any hint of bias or preference for Angel Reese. Others created elaborate spreadsheets, cross-referencing voter locations with team affiliations and historical voting patterns. Meanwhile, several prominent WNBA journalists publicly confirmed their votes for Caitlin Clark, eager to distance themselves from the controversy. WNBA reporter Christina Williams took to social media, stating unequivocally that she had voted for Clark. Similarly, Terica Foster-Brasby made her position clear, tweeting, "Just so we're clear, it wasn't me." These public declarations only fueled the intrigue surrounding the identity of the lone Reese supporter. As the search continued, theories about potential biases or agendas began to emerge. Some speculated that the vote might have come from a journalist with ties to Reese's alma mater, LSU, or perhaps someone with a personal connection to the player. Others wondered if the voter was simply seeking attention by going against the grain. A few even suggested that the dissenting vote might have been cast accidentally, though this theory seemed unlikely given the high-profile nature of the award. The controversy sparked broader discussions about the ethics of anonymous voting in sports awards. Critics argued that the lack of transparency allowed for potential biases to go unchecked and undermined the credibility of the voting process. Supporters of anonymity countered that it protected voters from undue pressure and allowed for more honest assessments. The WNBA's long-standing policy of maintaining voter privacy came under scrutiny. While the league stood firm on its stance, the incident raised questions about whether such policies should be reevaluated in an era of increased public scrutiny and demand for transparency. Some called for a system where votes would be made public after the awards were announced, similar to practices in other sports leagues. While the league grappled with calls for transparency, fans and analysts alike began to notice a troubling pattern. Was the Clark Reese narrative being shaped by forces far beyond their control? The answer could change the future of women's basketball forever. The controversy surrounding the Rookie of the Year vote brought to the light of deeper issues within women's basketball, particularly how race factors into fan perceptions and media coverage. The rivalry between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, which began during their college careers, became a focal point for discussions about racial dynamics in sports. Reese has spoken out about the backlash she received from Clark's fans after the 2023 NCAA Women's National Championship game, citing accusations of racism and threats. This highlighted how racial identities can influence public perception and support for athletes. Reese suggested that the support for Clark from Iowa fans sometimes crossed into disrespectful territory, which she attributed to racial biases. Social media has played a significant role in shaping narratives around both players. Fans passionately defend their favorites, often leading to heated debates online. The reactions to the Rookie of the Year voting demonstrated the divide between supporters of Clark and Reese, with some fans labeling the lone vote for Reese as an act of contrarianism. This intense online discourse has amplified the rivalry and, at times, overshadowed the players' on-court achievements. The controversy reflects larger issues in women's sports, including the visibility and recognition of female athletes. Both Clark and Reese have set significant records during their rookie seasons, with Clark breaking the WNBA single-season assists record and Reese setting the record for consecutive double-doubles. These achievements have brought increased attention to the WNBA and women's basketball as a whole. Experts note that the evolving landscape of women's professional basketball is marked by increased competition and visibility. This has led to heightened scrutiny of player performances and awards, as seen in the Clark-Reese rivalry. The increased attention brings both opportunities and challenges for the sport's future. Looking ahead, the future of women's basketball seems bright, with rising stars like Clark and Reese leading the way. Their rivalry, while sometimes contentious, has undoubtedly increased interest in the sport. However, it also raises questions about how to ensure fair recognition of athletes while navigating complex social issues. As we've seen, a single vote can ignite a firestorm of debate in the sports world. This controversy has shed light on the complexities surrounding athletic achievements and awards. It's forced us to examine how we recognize talent, the role of media in shaping narratives, and the impact of social issues on sports. The future of women's basketball is bright, with stars like Clark and Reese pushing the boundaries of what's possible. But as the sport grows, so do the challenges. How can we ensure fair recognition for athletes while navigating the complex landscape of modern sports media? As fans and observers, it's up to us to engage thoughtfully with these issues, supporting the growth of women's basketball while demanding transparency and fairness in how we celebrate its stars.